Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? Day 2 orientation. I had a roll call this morning where they just kind of make sure you're still here, that you're, showing up on time, stuff like that. A meal card I explained in the last video, that's to get you by until they give you that $200 loan. Once you get badged, it kind of goes on that data card. So that's kind of how that works out. Overall, it's going pretty well. Got that going. Got simulator test out today, which is part of being badged. You got to test out of the simulator. Other than that, it's going pretty well. I guess you get started on moving over to the Millennium Building, or the terminal, as they call it. It's all the fun, cool stuff, as the gym and the pool tables and all the really badass stuff. And then we really start learning how to drive on the actual trucks, on the pad, doing the backing, doing the logging, doing the, all that actual driving stuff. But overall, it's going pretty well. Still some ignorance out there. Still some people not paying attention. It's crazy. We get in there today, and we've had all this quarantine of them talking to us. We've had, one day of live orientation already where they're talking to us, and we get in there today, and she's like, all right, everybody's done with CBTs, right? Except for, we got like 3 people that's not done. One guy's like, what's CBTs? Come on, man, really? She's like, what do you mean, what's CBTs? We've been talking about them. Computer-based training. You have to have done. It has to be done by midnight tonight. Come on, man, pay the fuck attention. Or, sorry about my language. Pay attention. This is a job. One guy, if you drive a car up here, you have to give a security. They give you a sticker to put in there for long-term parking. And it's this one guy, he's like, I drove a car up here, after being asked multiple times. I mean, it's crazy. People don't fucking pay attention. Or, sorry, again, people don't pay attention. But just pay attention. If you're going to a job, listen to what people are saying. Stay off, the drugs. Just because you get drug tested don't mean to start smoking it up or getting high after you do the drug test. I mean, you're going for a job. Pay attention. Quit staying up all night, whatever the case may be. Whether he's high, whether he's tired, whatever. Pay attention. Open them eyes. Open them ears. Just pay attention. Come on, man. This isn't grade school. But anyways, that's just some of the same stuff, fun stuff going on. I'll keep y'all updated as I go. And let's see interesting things. All right, y'all take care. See y'all soon. Hey. It's boy Brandon Karen. And I had just passed day 2 orientation with the simulator assessment. Day 1, you get the little practice. You do a little practice 1 training. It's like going down a straight highway. That's about it. Pulling off to a stop sign on an exit ramp. Cool. Well, day 2 comes around, do orientation. You go back, you do another one, another simulation class. However, on this simulation class, it gets a little bit more advanced. So you start getting into snow and ice. You start getting into traffic. You start getting into people pulling in front of you. You start getting into heavy fog. You get into city area. You get into signs. You gotta read those signs. Remember, bridges are only so tall. Some roads are no truck routes. So there are some things you gotta pay attention. Pay attention. Remember I said in the last video about people not paying attention in class and not listening to like documents and stuff? Well, imagine if they can't do that Imagine what you're gonna do on the road. And you gotta pay attention on the road. Well, I passed, so it's all good. We're moving on to tomorrow, Friday, where we go back to 8 a.m. orientation, and they give you your first Prime badge. It's a little green badge. It's not that you're hired on with Prime, but it's to get you through more of the training. It's a little bit different than your temporary badge that they give you. This is like a upgrade temporary badge kind of thing. It's more like a student badge, as you call it. But the actual word is green badge. Well, moving up to the next step. We're going great. Want to get back to a little thing I talked about in the previous videos about the cafeteria and the meal card. Yeah, you get a meal card that only lasts up until this point that I'm at now. And then that's when they start doing the whole $200 loan thing, which your recruiter will talk about. I'm not going to discuss that too much. Recruiters will discuss all that with you, but they give you a little $200 loan through the weeks that you're here to pay for food and living expenses and things that you need, like if you need a sleeping bag for the truck whenever you get on it, or whatever. You can use it on anything, but particularly food, because it's on you to buy food after your meal card, and you get to this point to where I'm at now. Up until this point, they provide food for you, but that's just a little story there. If you want to know more about that, comment, ask me. I can do a little bit more detailed video on that, or I can just tell you in the comments. Just if you want to know anything, let me know. But on the cafeteria food itself, so yesterday last video I said it was pretty good, right? Well, some of it is, some of it's okay. I also said that it wasn't like school, or it wasn't like Luby's. Well, some of it is, some of it's not. It just really depends on what you get and what time of day. Breakfast is okay. I wouldn't say it's phenomenal. I've definitely had better, but it's breakfast, right? And up until this point, it's like free, so it's no big deal. But lunch, man, I don't like sandwiches. Not a huge sandwich person. I love Subway, Quiznos, Jersey Mike's, stuff like that. Hate Jimmy John's, but that's just my opinion. I love those sandwiches, but I hate homemade sandwiches. I don't know why. I've just never been a big fan of them. They got some awesome sandwiches. They got some awesome salads. They got some awesome desserts. By the way, if you ever come to Prime and you're eating in a cafe on the campus, and the blackberry cobbler is amazing. Peach cobbler's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's really good, but it has nothing on that blackberry cobbler. Banana pudding, really good. Catfish, really good. Pork loin, good. Some of the other things look questionable, like the sausage in the morning or the hamburgers. I've heard the hamburgers are good. I just haven't tried one. But that's just a little bit on the cafeteria for your knowledge. Everybody has a different opinion. This is just my opinion. I just didn't want y'all to think I was saying it was the best ever. Well, some of it is. Some of it I've definitely had better. So just letting you know, it's really good though for being on campus. Their sweet tea is the bomb. But other than that, just want to let y'all know I made it through day 2 orientation live. Got past my simulator assessment, which is really cool. And we're gonna move on to the next day. Take care, be safe, stay out of the drama that's in America nowadays, and live a happy life. I will see y'all in the next video. Adios.